We're going to try and make beef jerky today. We're a little nervous because there's a high potential for meat spoilage in a humid climate.
But we're gonna do it. We're gonna hang the meat indoors.
Yeah,
first we have to
which is
chop
also
it,
weird.
accordion style.
We've already set up some meat hangers that we're gonna see later on. Right now, David is just trimming off the ends of the meat so it becomes flat on all sides. I thought I was being clever and I froze the meat a bit so it would like be easier to cut, but I think I froze it too much.
It's not bad, I think it's working.
Okay, so right now David is cutting it in 1/8 of an inch thick accordion slices. So now you guess you have to stop and then open it up. So David's made a bit of headway.
Yeah.
He's cutting it in an accordion style. He has to go through the entire block of meat. So this is our beef ball.
That's all one big long piece now. It's got thin in parts, but it made it.
So now we have to unroll it, and then we're going to rub both sides of the mixture of lime juice and ancho and salt.
Don't you rock 'em. Don't you rock 'em down.
Apparently the drying process can take several days, depending on the humidity and also just like how long you have.
Yeah, how long you want to? Yeah.
How long you want to wait?
I think 2 days minimum, right?
Yeah. So now we are folding it back up so that it can just sit and marinate all together for half an hour before we start hanging it. I'm thinking that our neighbors are going to think that we're, I don't know, some kind of like serial killers if we're hanging all this meat in the window. Hopefully nobody calls the cops on us.
Now we're hanging the beef jerky that has marinated in it. So it already looks kind of cooked in some ways. Dripping. We put up some parchment paper.
Now we are going to leave it alone for a few days. We'll probably flip it over and check on it.
Yeah.
We'll get curious, but other than that, we're going to not touch it and not...
Unless it's smelling weird. So our beef jerky has been hanging for about a day and a half now. And it's already like really dry.
So now, after 48 hours, our beef jerky is all dried out and we're taking it down. Is it hard to get off?
It's definitely dry.
Yeah, it kind of stays in that big
Definitely
circle.
with clothespins or something. But it's all curled up. Let's see how dry it is. Looks like beef jerky.
Let's hope it
Feels
tastes
like beef jerky.
It must be beef jerky!
Yeah, let's see. Oh, this part, the real thin part is really dry. Yeah, nice and fibery.
It's so white, hey? It almost looks like it's stuffed with cotton or something.
That's how beef jerky always looks though. It's good.
I bet we could play with the flavorings too and try lots of different ways of doing it.
Yeah.
And even though our house is pretty humid, it still works. So I'd say this is an unequivocal success.
Yeah.
For first time jerky makers with zero smoke involved and a lot of doubt.
You don't need any equipment. You don't need anything.
No, I would say it worked out really well, and I would definitely do it over and over again for the rest of our lives. We're going to beef jerky artisans. Look for it.